All right, we're going to talk about adding bookmarks today. Hopefully you're using Google Chrome. If you're not, you should be, because we are a G Suite school, and so G Suite is Google, and we are using Google things, and therefore you should be using Google Chrome. It just makes things easier. It's built in that way. All right, so first I'm going to come up here to the upper corner and I'm going to click on the stoplight. And you see how the three dots, that kind of looks like a stoplight. I'm going to click and hold here, go down to Bookmarks and turn on Show Bookmarks Bar. Now, you're going to see two things. One, this bar right here got bigger. That's where your bookmark is going to show. I don't have any bookmarks right now, and so therefore it's not showing. The other thing is you could see shortcuts to apps. If I click on this, you can see all of your apps. Maybe you want Google Drive to be first. Maybe you want YouTube to be up here. You can arrange those any way you want by dragging them. You can go to the web store and add more if you decide you want more. Let's go back to that first page, and I'm going to come down here. Here's another Google waffle. And so if I click here, and you can see maybe you want your mail to be first, or maybe you want YouTube didn't show up there. I actually dragged it up there myself. I'm going to be using Google Calendar a lot because I want to keep track of things. You can put them in any order that you want. All right. Now let's talk about adding bookmarks. There's going to be things that you're going to be using a lot. Let's say, how about your mail? So I'm going to click on Gmail, and I'm going to click on Bookmark. And I don't want that all long thing. If I did, it comes up like that. And it's just too hard to see. You guys know what that icon stands for. So I'm going to go and edit that. This time I'm going to put backspace and I'm going to leave it blank. And now I just have a small little bookmark that I can access. Something else you might want to look at is, let's go to Clearview Schools, and I'll click on the district. Now, I might decide I want that bookmark, so I'm going to click on here, and this has the district site. I might keep it like that. I might also go to the high school and bookmark the high school page, and instead of having it that, I'm going to rename this CHS. And the reason I keep some text in here is you see the icon for here and the icon for here are the same. Now, before long, you're going to have a lot of bookmarks here, so I like to add a folder. So I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to come down here to Add Folder, and I'm going to call it Clearview. And I might decide to drag my two bookmarks in there. Okay, let's see, what else might I want to bookmark? I might want to bookmark Power School so I can go in and check my grades. So I click here. Again, student and parent sign in, that's not very clear to me. However, I know what the Power School bookmark looks like, and see how it went into my Clearview folder. If I decide I don't want it in there because that's the last place I saved, so that's where it went, I can just drag it out and put it where I want it to go. Okay, so other things that you might want to add, you probably are going to want to add your Google Classrooms. So I'm going to make a new tab and I'm going to type Classrooms. And I'm going to go to classroom.google.com. Now right now I only belong to one classroom, but you're going to have more. I might make a bookmark just for my classroom. So I'm going to click on this, and this time instead of just clicking and letting it go wherever it wants to, I can come down here and choose my Clearview folder, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to click on More, and in my Bookmarks bar I'm going to create a new folder, and I'm going to call it Google Classrooms. And I'll click Save. And you'll see now I have a new folder, and there's all the classes. I might want to actually add a bookmark to this class, and I can click here. Again, you can name it anything you want, so you could call it your teacher's name, or you can call it the subject. I'm just going to leave it that. Notice it's going to be saved into the Google Classrooms folder, and I'll click Done. And now I can quickly get to those things. The nice thing is, if you are logged into Chrome, and you could be logged in on your computer or your tablet or your phone, these bookmarks are going to show up and you're going to be able to access those things. As long as you have link and sync checked and activated when you log in, all of your bookmarks will show on all of your devices, and it will really make things easier. Another thing I want to make sure that you do is add your calendar. So let's see, I don't have it on here, so I'm going to go back here and I'm going to go to calendar, and I'm going to add a bookmark for my calendar. Again, I don't want to have that whole big long thing. I'm just going to press delete and click. I don't want it to be in Google Classrooms. I want it in my bookmarks bar, and I'm going to click done. And now you can see that icon, it's very easy to see what that is. You're going to want to have the calendars bookmarked because you're going to be able to see all of your class calendars will show up here. And you can also have I would suggest that you have Google, Mail, PowerSchool, maybe whatever school you're at. I also like to add a bookmark for my bookmarks bar. So if I come here to the Google stoplight and I come down to bookmarks and I go to bookmarks manager, this is where you can say, well, I would like to have this in this order. And you can move those around. You can also move things out of folders into other places. Let me show you an example. I don't know why I'd want to do this, but I could go here and put classes there, wherever you want to move them. Even though you can do them up here, you can do them here. I like to have my bookmarks bar bookmarked. And again, I don't want to have that on there. I'm just going to have the star, because if I need to organize something, I like to have that right there. So that is bookmarks, and I really highly suggest you use them.